Hi, I'm Apurva from ClearTax. In this video, let us understand the taxability of pension. First of all, what is a pension? Pension is the monetary payment for your service after retirement. They are paid out periodically, generally once a month. Further, at the time of retirement, you may choose to receive a percentage of your pension in advance. Such pension received in advance is called commuted pension. For example, at the age of 60 years, you decide to receive 10% of your monthly pension, that is Rs 10,000, in advance for the next 10 years. Based on the calculations prescribed, say Rs 1 lakh is your commuted pension. You will continue to receive Rs 9,000 as monthly pension from your uncommuted pension for the next 10 years, that is until you reach 70 years of age. Post 70 years of age, you will receive full pension, that is Rs 10,000. Now, let us learn more about pension's taxability. Pension is taxable under the head Income from Salary in your income tax returns. Generally, the employer and the taxpayer contribute together to an annuity fund. This fund pays the pension to the taxpayer. Uncommuted pension or any periodical payment of pension is fully taxable under the head Income from Salary. In reference with the previous example, Rs 9,000 received as monthly pension for 10 years is fully taxable. The monthly pension of Rs 10,000 starting at the age of 70 years in the previous example is also fully taxable. Commuted pension or the lump sum received may be exempt from tax in some cases. For a government employee, commuted pension is fully exempt. For a non-government employee, the commuted pension is partially exempt. 1. If gratuity is received along with pension, then 1/3 of the amount that would have been received if 100% of the pension was commuted is exempt from commuted pension and the remaining is taxed as salary. 2. If only pension is received and gratuity is not received, then half of the amount of pension that would have been received if 100% of pension was commuted is exempt from the commuted pension and the remaining is taxed as salary. Here is how you can report pension income in ITR form. Choose the pensioner option from the drop-down in the field Employer Type or Category under the Salary Schedule section. Mention the name, address, tax collection account number, that is TAN, of the employer and the tax deducted at source, that is TDS, thereon. The specific limit on the pension amount exempt from income tax must be reported as commuted pension. Any excess amount must be reported as annuity pension under salary under Section 17, subsection 1 of the Income Tax Act 1961. The commuted pension that is exempt from taxes must be entered in the field commuted value of pension received under Section 10 of subsection 10A under the allowances to the extent exempt under Section 10. Let us know more about pension taxability. Pension received by a family member is taxed under the head Income from Other Sources in the income tax return. If this pension is commuted or a lump sum payment, it is not taxable. Uncommuted pension received by a family member is exempt to a certain extent. That is, Rs 15,000 or 1/3 of the uncommuted pension received, whichever is less. For example, if a family member receives a pension of Rs 1 lakh, then the exemption available is Rs 15,000 or 1/3 of Rs 1 lakh, that is Rs 33,333, whichever is lower. In this case, it is Rs 15,000. Thus, the taxable family pension will be Rs 1 lakh minus Rs 15,000, which is Rs 85,000. Please note that pensions received from UNO by its employees or their families is exempt from tax. Pension received by family members of armed forces is also exempt. So that was about the taxability of pension. I hope the video was informative. Thank you.